So yeah, let's go through this list again one more time. We got Great Jungle Wurm, we got Shadow Behemoth, we got Fire Elemental, we got Svanir Shaman Chief. These are the bosses that were changed. More updated models. Wait, is it models? No. People, coffee time? Oh, well, man, I can't get coffee now. It's like kind of late. Anyway. Let's go through this list. Okay. Great Jungle Wurm, Shadow Behemoth, Fire Elemental, Svanir Shaman Chief. These are basically the world bosses that got an update. Their models all got update, texture quality and model detail, except Fire Elementals, the only one that didn't get an update like that. But all of them, the rest of them, they all together got increased boss health, updated mechanics of the encounter, improved messaging of skill telegraphs, rebalanced skills across the encounter, and added additional rewards for successfully completing the encounter, which I believe is just an extra champ bag. That's where we're at with this update. There you go. It's 7:15 in the game. Come on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay. There you go. There you got a champion. We got some nice little. Oh yes, he's not taking any damage. Now he's taking damage. Interesting. You actually have to break the defiance bar for it to take damage. There's another one over there. Yeah, so you have to CC him. You have to CC it or to take damage. Which is very nice because now you're forced to kind of use your CC stuff. That's good. That's a good change. I like it. You're kind of forced to break the bar. Otherwise, like they could just be there infinitely stuck. Texture changes so far. Very cool. Yeah, the health definitely increased. Stop the husks before they reach the worm. Oh, okay, so they can get healed. That's... Okay, I guess that's kind of new. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, you actually have to break the bar. Yeah, you have to break the bar. Okay, cool. I can't believe I'm still playing this old build. I'm not letting go. I feel like it's... Yeah, it's fine. I'm probably still doing more damage than most of these players. Easy. Yeah, I like this change. It's a very good change, to be honest. Where's that way station, by the way? I missed it. There's a lot more AoE as well. Okay, you'd actually want to stand behind this now. That's the one. Ritual husk. There's a lot more AoE. Okay, it's definitely tough. It's not hard, but like it definitely takes a while now. Like this would have already been dead like 2 minutes ago. I like that. I do like that. Right, we regroup here. It just dies now. That's very good. Yeah, I like this change. Like, it's not too difficult where like a player, like new players can't complete it because they always have kind of like, you know, old players coming in to help them. And it's also not too easy where you're like, that's it. That's basically it. So I like it. Yeah, I could see the improved model of the texture model is definitely improved. It's not very big change, by the way. It's like a subtle texture change. And it's okay, the texture. I think the texture's fine. But improvement, I like. There's AoEs that you have to dodge. Like I think its attacks are still the same, but there's more AoE you have to dodge. There's more mobs that you have to face. Health pool definitely looks increased. You have to CC, otherwise the husks, the husks will get to it. And if you don't CC, you pretty much can't damage them. So kind of you're forced to take some sort of crowd control skills. Yeah. So right now, Great Jungle Worm outlook good, verdict very good. I guess I don't know them. Zero healthcare wins. Yeah, I guess. You've won so much, but have you really won? You haven't gotten your healthcare yet. So is it really a win? Oh, okay, it's starting, chat. Oh, it's starting. It's amazing. Let's go. Apparently these portals now get Condi damage. Oh my god, they're melting. They shouldn't have added Condi to the portals, to be honest. Why would you do this? Yeah, so yeah, the portals now you're allowed to Condi them. How does a portal get Condi? I explain that to me. It's not like it's a sentient being, right? It's a portal. How the hell do you poison a portal? Or make it bleed, right? Poison, I guess, whatever. You could poison the you know, I don't know, storyline purposes. But yeah. How does he look? How does Shadow Behemoth look? Oh wow, that's a new animation. Did he used to do that before? There's definitely more AoE with these. Yeah, that's a good amount of AoEs. They seem to be like going to AoEs as like their main like source of. Ooh. Okay, so now you actually have to destroy the portals. This was already something that happened, I believe. Like you would already have to destroy the portals. Nice. Remember the commands. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. You remembered all the commands. Yeah, you actually have to respect the portals here. Otherwise, you'll kind of I guess I could start to see why they added colonies, because now portal stuff is kind of important. But he phases too fast. Is he even attacking? No. He phases too fast. Now he phased. Okay, never mind. Well, it's pretty decent. Like they are taking time to die. They seem to go again. They seem to be going with AoEs as the way to spam stuff. I'll see if that's any different with the other boss. But the next boss, I believe, is the Svanir, and I can't imagine that won't be the same. Yeah. The texture model though, I don't see it with I don't really see a change in the texture model. Maybe that's just because it's honestly difficult with like a shadowy thing. I don't know. I don't really see too much texture change. Maybe a little bit in the face, but it's not too bad to be honest. Not really a significant change. The worm I think is more noticeable, but that's just because that's technically you're looking at like skin. Because this is the, you know. Does it even attack? Oh, you go. I actually have to wait to do that burst. I don't even know what it's blocking. I'm not sure why it does that weird little... I mean... basically, it kind of moves well. It moves a bit well. So, like, you actually have to wait. I think that's kind of annoying. But also, I mean, it used to die very fast. I don't remember if that is actually its correct animation. They used to just... Literally, they used to just die, like, in less than a minute. So... It looks okay. I think the face definitely looks a little bit better. That took us 5 minutes. Yeah, it took 5 minutes. 5 minutes as opposed to 1 minute is not too bad. Nice. Alright, well that's Shadow Behemoth. Also done. So that's 2 down, 2 to go, more or less. That's actually good. I mean, that to me, a world, especially a world boss in the starter zone, that to me is very good. They're very good reworks. Honestly, and it shouldn't be that hard to kill, right? Because it's like a very low level boss. You know, these are all low level bosses in their like starter zone areas for each race. So they're not supposed to be over the top. But at the same time, they're not like some walk in the park anymore. You kind of need to kind of... You gotta respect a bit of the mechanics now. A little bit. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Okay, let's go. It's go time. Where is this chieftain? Like, I swear to God, he runs from the edge of the earth just to come here and touch this totem just so he can fulfill ultimate power. Unlimited power. Let's go. They didn't update him. No, wait, no, that's the scholar. Ah, there you go. Ah, there you go. There he is. Ah, yes. Did they update him? Did they at least bother with him? No, he still looks the same. Technically, you know, he is true. He's got a point. You know, we're here. We literally defiled his totem. Literally his religion. By the way, his religion. That's not okay. Like, we actually came over here and messed with him and his friends. Alright, let's see his model though. Well, it's okay. He'll die soon in a bit. Portals seem, yeah, pretty straightforward. They're not that difficult. I mean, they're dying before I can even get to them. Okay, it's upgrading. Oh, yeah, you can definitely notice the change. Yeah, you can definitely notice the change. That is much more beautiful. Wait, that's new. Oh, wow. I don't think he's ever done that before. Has he done that before? I don't think I've ever seen him do that. He usually just stands in place. Maybe he just dies quick enough. Yeah, that model change is beautiful. Oh yeah, there's more AoE. Yeah, yeah, okay. Back to the AoE mechanics. I like that. Yo, that model change is honestly, that's beautiful. Why they're all attacking? Let me just admire this real quick. Oh yes, that is nice. That is really nice. Look at that, chat. Bask in its glory. That is a beautiful structure. He made that. That's amazing. Yeah, that's quite nice. It's really nice. All right, back to the fight. Yeah, I don't think he ever used to. Did he used to spin like this? No, right? Yeah, that is a new change. Okay, it is a good amount of damage. He could punish you if you don't respect that spin. Spin to win. Oh shit, that's a lot of CC. That is a lot of CC. Oh, CC. AoE. Okay, I actually think it's gonna be a difficult one between this and the Wurm. This one is actually much cooler. Ooh, Wurm or this? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Which one's the better one? I feel like it's missing one more thing though. I feel like it misses it's missing like a phase or something. Maybe like a CC phase? I don't know. Yeah, this one got a significant change. He never used to move. He just stay in place. I do feel like this is missing a phase. A CC phase or something. They did the CC phase at maybe... The AoE is a lot, by the way. I like that the AoE is a lot. I think if they increase the CC phase or something in that phase, more mobs spawn. Because there's no mobs with him. I think if he had mobs, it'd be nicer. Right. We got loot from that. Texture and mechanic, I like it. The fight itself, ooh, I think this one might be above Great Wurm. I just feel like it's missing a phase. It's missing one CC phase. Maybe if they had a bit more mobs to it. But I guess we do use the utensils. We do use some of the utensils. So there's that. All right, chat. This is the fire elemental, the last boss. As you can see, model has not changed. It does do more AoE. Yeah, AoE is quite a lot more than before. It still seems to go down fast though. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's new. That's new. Oh, okay, that's nice. I like that. I like that. Oh yeah, that actually kills. I should focus up a little bit. Does it do any other mob damage? No. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, I don't know why I didn't jump over the shockwave. Yes, I know I'm supposed to jump over the shockwave. Game, don't tell me how to game. I don't know why I'm still adamant about this build. I just really like this build, man. I want to change it. Anyway, longbow is actually big stuff here. There's actually a build on hard stuff if you want to try it out. Longbow, double axe. Soul beast, pretty good. This is actually a very good change. Shockwaves, a bit more AoE. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. It still goes down faster. Actually, this goes down faster than all the other bosses. Yeah, seems like 70 silver. They're really sticking with that 70 silver range of loot. roughly. Obviously, it could go up to 80, 90 depending on the update and you know and market prices of some of these items. So that's interesting. That was some improvements, but that is probably still the least interesting change. Yeah, the only thing you can tell is that, well, it's certainly alive after 5 seconds. They could have... Okay, so the shockwaves are fine. I felt like they could have had some sort of CC phase. Maybe some mobs. Because all the other ones got mobs, except the Shaman. But the Shaman is pretty good because he does move around now. But it's actually the least interesting rework. The shockwaves were the only good thing. And that's about it. That's the only thing you could write about. I think the AoE damage could have been increased. And like it still went down in about a minute. You know? So I would rank that last. So out of the 4 that we've tried, my top 4 would be... The top 4 would basically be Fire Elemental last. There's just a couple shockwaves and it's just not enough. Like it's the least reworked one. In terms of changes as well and improved... the improved mechanics are whatever. It doesn't really have much. Just shockwave and a couple more AoE. And I guess it survives longer than... 5 seconds now. Hey, about a minute and a half maybe. But the shockwave is a very nice introduction because it's something that the other 3 aren't offering. So that's kind of nice. I guess that you get to learn the shockwave mechanic. And yeah, I guess the AoE, which is kind of the same with all those. So the shockwave is kind of unique. You kind of have to learn it. So it gives a bit of variety in terms of like the encounters that you're encountering. Again, these are all in starter zones for each race. So not too bad. We are, what's it called? So 4th place for that. In 3rd place, honestly, it's gonna be I think Shadow Behemoth is 3rd place. Yeah, Shadow is 3rd place. I'm gonna stay with that. I just think the portals are nice, and there are a bit of AoEs. That one does have an updated model texture, so it's nice. I feel like the phase where he goes down right with his face and then goes back up, like you're losing a bit of damage there, but I'm not quite getting what it's supposed to do. I mean, there is still AoE hitting you. There isn't a CC phase, but the portals, you do have to get them down. Interestingly enough, the portals can now take Condi damage. At first, I had a little bit of doubt of that, but I guess the Condi makes sense because the portals do take longer to kill. So I guess the portals are whatever. Portals taking Condi, even though it doesn't make sense, it's still okay. So that will be 3rd. So then 2nd, honestly, you could pretty much make the argument Great Jungle Worm or more or less the Svanir Shaman Chief could be 2nd or 1st. One of the two, take your pick basically. You know what? I will put based on which one had more to offer, I would say I would say 2nd has to go Svanir Shaman. The model looks very well done. The reason why it's 2nd is so he has the spin mechanic where you have to dodge his spin. That's good. You have the early portal phase that you have to kill the portals, but it feels like he's missing a CC phase somewhere there. It feels like he's missing a CC phase. He does spin. So again, they're trying to show you different mechanics with each world boss, but this one feels like it's missing maybe a CC phase. I don't know. He does spin. Before, he used to just stay in place and you just kill him like in place. Now he does move around. He turns into like a monster at the end of his phase, like at the end of his life, and then he deals more damage. There is some AoE. There's quite a lot of AoE actually to dodge, which is very nice. I like that. You have to keep moving in that fight. It feels like it's missing a CC phase, so that's why I rank it 2nd. And then 1st, I think the Great Jungle Worm probably takes number 1 for me. Again, model is also updated. The top 3 are updated. Only the Fire Elemental doesn't have a model change. But all of them got updated rewards and updated fight mechanics. So yeah, 1st place with me would be Great Jungle Worm. You have a CC phase. You have basically more or less the CC phase is in the ritualists. You have to CC the ritualists who are supposed to approach the Great Worm, because if you don't, they'll probably heal it or something. So yeah, there's a CC phase. If you don't CC it, the shamans will probably heal the worm or something, or like rub it or something. Yeah, they only get like actual, like you can only actually kill them if you CC them. If you don't CC them, they'll take no damage. There's a portal phase, I think. Was there? Or maybe not. There was just the shaman phase. You have to dodge some of the worm's attacks, like the normal attacks. They don't really do much. And there's AoE. So that one probably seems like the one that has the most complete stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's my top 4. I guess ranking them top 4. So Great Jungle Worm is first. Second is the Shaman. Third is the Shadow Behemoth. And fourth is the Fire Elemental. Like, I mean, it... Yeah, I don't know. Fire Elemental, like, Shockwave is nice, but that's it, man. Like, it doesn't die in 5 seconds. It just dies in 1 minute now. So, there's that. And all the rewards are around, like, 70 silver, which is not too bad. They actually did get a buff of rewards. So, 70 silver is not too bad. So, there you go. That's pretty much my whole take on the whole 4 bosses.